It's a rainy day. Now what better day than for a story time? So this lawnmower I bought last year. It's getting kind of wet. I bought this lawnmower last year around October. You know, the end of the season. Everything goes on sale at the end of the season, so it's like I could save some money. So I think this mower today is like $3,400, and I got it for like $2,800. So it was a considerable savings. And this was the specific one that I wanted because it has a 54-inch deck. It's bigger than pretty much any of the other ones they had. I think it's actually the biggest you can get. Because, you know, I got a lot of land to mow, and I want to do it quickly as possible. So I searched high and low for this mower, and I found it an hour and a half south in South Carolina. And so I ordered it and went to pick it up. And obviously when I got there, it had no gas in it. So we couldn't start it, we couldn't drive it, we couldn't do anything. So they pushed it onto the trailer. And, you know, whatever, you know, I guess that's normal. It doesn't come with gas. So when I got it home, I put just enough gas in it to drive it into the building here. We drove it around the yard for a little bit, kind of get a feel for it, and then put it in the building and left it. And it wasn't until March of this year that we thought, hey, you know, might be a good time to start mowing. So we pull it out, all seems good. We put it on the trailer, we take it down to the property, all seems good. And we mow for about an hour, and we start getting weird problems where the blades will just disengage and then won't re-engage. And I was like, you know, we thought maybe the belt had came loose. Maybe there was something else going on. We really don't know. So we turned it off to try to, you know, investigate if the belt had came loose or something had gone wrong. And it wouldn't start. And so at that point, I knew that it had to be a battery issue or some sort of charging issue. Don't really know, but there's an issue. So I contacted Craftsman support to try to get, you know, warranty started on it. That went absolutely nowhere. I ended up having to do my own research to find out that there are many partner places you can just go to who work directly with warranty, because the warranty department never called me back. They never returned my emails, nothing. So I took it to a place in Hendersonville who said that the stator and voltage regulator were bad, and they replaced both. Under warranty, no cost to me. So I thought, good deal. Brought it home, put it up for a week, because, you know, we really didn't need to mow again. We went back to mow. We mowed for about 2 hours and parked it because we'd finished, and went to start it again, and it wouldn't start. So here we go, you know. So I've been charging the battery when I bring it back here, and I'm going to take it back to them again Monday. But gee, it seems like I've got a lemon here. And there's no buyback process for these. Like, if it doesn't work, like, it's not like a car, you know. There's not a, well, we fixed it 3 times, it doesn't work, so here's your money back. None of that. No, you're stuck with it. A $3,400 pile of junk. So that's great. Anyway, I really hope that it's just the battery. I don't know. If the charging system works, he checked it, it all works, so maybe it's just the battery. I don't know. He said it's because of this electric PTO. They pulls a whole lot of power and will drain the battery. So, you know, if you're constantly starting and stopping the blades. But I shouldn't have to use this thing a special way. I shouldn't have to follow an operating procedure just to use it. You know, it should just work. So I was going to take it today, but it is raining, and they took the day off for Good Friday. So all my charge port's open. Anyway, I'm going to get this cord out of the way now so I don't run over it. FedEx almost ran over it a while ago, and I was like, oh no, that's $400 right there. Don't run that over. So, this is an extension. So this is the normal cord that comes out here, and it plugs in here to the extension. The extension doesn't have a button, so you can't just go over there and press the button and let it release the car. You have to go on the app and tell it to release from the car and then pull it out. So I'm standing in the dry waiting to go do that. Part 2 to this story involves those bags that was sitting in front of it that I didn't mention. So let's talk about that. I wanted a particular fertilizer for the land because, you know, if you want to get like a higher nitrogen content because it gives you greener grass and not just basic fertilizer. We want to add certain things to make it look better and grow better and all that. So I searched high and low, as I usually do, for exactly what it was I wanted, and I found that particular type of fertilizer, and it was like $63 a bag, and I was like, that's a little high, but I mean, whatever, I guess. And I know when we did grass seed, it took several bags, I think I bought like 5 and I didn't have enough. So that didn't work. So I thought, well, I'll buy 4 for now and we'll see where it goes. One major thing I needed with that was a spreader, some sort of something to spread the fertilizer around. And they have these little push ones that you fill the hopper and then you push it around and it flings it everywhere. And so I obviously didn't know what I was looking for, didn't know what I needed. I just thought, well, I'll just do whatever one Home Depot recommends. So I go to Home Depot to pick up the bags of fertilizer. And obviously it's Scott's brand fertilizer, so they recommend the Scott's brand spreader. And it's like $90, $96 I think it was with tax. Kind of high for a spreader, especially a little cheap plastic one. But anyway, I buy it, and I load the thing up with a bag of fertilizer, and it won't spin. The bottom part that flings the seed everywhere won't spin, and you can just hear the gears stripping as you push it because it's not spinning. Something is holding it. So I'm trying to figure it out. I can't find anything other than there is a guard built on it that keeps it from slinging off to the right, So I guess you can do the edge of your property first. That guard is preventing the thing from turning. And I'm like, okay, that's useless. So try to figure out how to take the guard off. You can't. It's in there. That's the way it is. So I made this conscious decision to break the guard off because I didn't need a guard no way, and I just wanted it to work. Well, the broken pieces of the guard further prevented it from turning, so that was great. Wouldn't work, couldn't get it to work. It was just a big pile of junk. So I ended up taking it back to Home Depot. Bought it from Home Depot. And we just had to spread an entire bag of fertilizer by hand because we knew the rain was coming, and here it is. I mean, it's raining right now. We just ended up having to do that by hand. So we still got 3 bags. I don't know that we need 3 bags. I think we could do it really with 1.5 more. We'd be fine. But, whatever. I don't even have a spreader now because I took that one back and I went and looked at what else they had, and they all just seem really cheap plastic. Like, they're not good at all. So, I don't see spending, it was one of the cheaper ones at $98 or $96. So, I don't see spending that kind of money on something that bad. So, yeah. That's where that's going. Everything just doesn't work anymore. And I back to the lawnmower thing. I've considered just going and buying another one, like a Cub Cadet, because that's what I was going to buy originally, and then I went for the Craftsman. I don't know. I just don't want these problems. I want it to just work, don't be such a pain in the ass. That's what I want. So, but we can't be going down there to mow grass and then, get halfway done and then the lawnmower die, and it's like, okay, we can't finish because it's a pile of junk. You know, like I need something I can rely on, just go knock it out in one day and not have to go back twice a week to do it. Like, that's not worth it. So yeah,